Alright, how is it going, everyone? This is Winterwrath by DctrElectro. Let's go check it out. Loading. Electrocosmos. Alright, let's see if it will work on the browser. This light is hell. Okay. English. English. Oh shoot, hold up. What the hell? I can look out. You stand at the cliff, staring into the frozen white void. Your eyelids are crushed with ice. The path that was supposed to lead you to your destination is buried under heaps of snow. Have I gotten lost? You look for your fellow travelers, but you cannot see them in the snowstorm. Where have they gone? They're in Davy Jones' locker. I can move. Come on, waddle upon. Waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Okay, that's nothing. It's just like random dirt. Just a slightly less snowy area. Oh shit, there they are. Where are they? Zarya, not the gods. We thought we lost you. But here, it's still full of strength, despite his age. His grim, leathery face usually shows no emotion, but now you can clearly see his deep concern in his features. Come, Cyan. Can't go on any longer. Oh, come. Cyan can't go on any longer. You rush to aid, you try to see what's going on? I'm gonna rush to their aid. I'm a good guy like that. But here's grandson Cyan is about to collapse. He's 14 years old, tall and lean, on the cusp between child and man. But the cough that struck him weeks ago never left and sapped his youthful energy. Cyan hardly ate, woke up in a cold sweat at night, and the pain in his chest became unbearable. The old folks in the village were at a loss or simply told him to surrender to his fate and hope for improvement. When Cyan spat out blood, even his grandfather could no longer ignore the illness. Cyan needed help, and he needed it fast. So by here, ask for your help. Because you know the best way to the hut, where a healer lives away from the hustle and bustle of the village, and although the snowstorm would not abate, you set out because time was short. You have to rest. Cyan is trembling so bad he can barely stand on his feet. Have you found the way? I haven't found the way yet. But even the elders have never, you should actually know for sure, but even the elders have never experimented with such a harsh winter, and everything looks so different when covered in snow. We have to get out of the storm and make a fire. The shelter is not far away. Go ahead, we'll follow as fast as we can. Come on, Cyan, pull yourself together. My feet. The crevice that promises some protection from the icy wind is close by, at the foot of the mountain. Where is the descent? You set off on your search. Your settings? Okay, never mind. My bad. Let's look around, I guess. In this harsh winter, up a giant mountain. Okay, I don't really see too much around here. There's nothing notable concern or whatever. Yeah, I think there's anything over here. Let's go over here. I don't know how people can go up there and mountains like this. Super dangerous. But that's just the life, you know? Like when you're literally like cheek to cheek with goddamn clouds. It's crazy. Alright, I think we're coming into a fork. The fork in the road. I'm gonna go down. I feel like down is the way for any. Well, okay. Okay, I was worried. Is this just vast expanse? What am I looking at? Okay, okay. I was worried. Ooh, is there something there? There's the campsite, at last. Call to the others. You examine the fire pit. Here it is! You see, Cyan, we made it! There's some firewood here, too. Thank gods. Quick, make a fire! Get time to make a fire. Okay. Come on, boy! Warm up your feet. It takes the shivering boy a while to take off his stiff shoe boots. His toes are black with frost. When the heat of the flames reaches his feet, you hear Cyan exhale with relief. There you go, my boy! Silence. For a while, the attention is focused solely on the crackling and flickering flames of the fire. Bahir looks at you. You said it would take us 3 hours to get there. Get here. Now we've been on the road all damn day. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming you. Even I've never seen a snowstorm like this in all my years. You've got guts for offering yourself as a guide. I could really use the money. Hell, for all their sakes, you deserve it too. You certainly didn't shit yourself like the cowards I thought you were, men. Is this recording? I think it's recording. I think it's recording. You did the right thing, no doubt about it. But how much further is it? I'm worried about the boy. You were probably close. Good. The boy can't take another step today. We'll rest here overnight. Continue our march tomorrow. Silence. Cyan has fallen asleep, but here sits pensively. Your exhaustion is now making itself felt, just as your eyes are about to close, but here whispers. The boy is holding up bravely, but this healer will help him, won't he? Unagon is his name. Since you've been old enough, you've made your way to his hut every 6 months. You supply him with the few things that the forest cannot provide. Salt, linen, sulfur, oil. I don't know whether Unagon will be able to save Cyan, but he never turned away those who asked for his help. He can certainly help. Help the boy push through. If only I'd known the cough would affect the guy so much. I really would have hesitated so long until a ghost. What the fuck? Cyan looks into the white veil of snow with wide eyes. Seems like he's looking directly at someone. What the hell are you talking about? Reach for your knife. He's watching us. A silhouette is in the fog, only to be seen briefly and already gone. It must be the damn fever, Cyan. Cyan does not avert his gaze, not even when Bahir shakes him. Come on, pull yourself together. There's nothing here. Always these spooky stories. What do you mean? Since he's been ill, the boy has been talking about these ghosts or spirits or whatever. Can't have that now. You need the rest. This is fine. You especially. Silence. Damn it, this stuff fell. God, I just didn't know. I don't know what we're doing. Is there a diminishing flame? The fire will soon go out. And that too. We won't get through the night without a fire, and it's already getting dark. I'm gonna collect wood. No, I'm going. You stay with the boys. I'll find a few dry branches back there in the grove. We'll be right back. Right. Better him than me. Cyan wakes up and sits up with great effort. You saw him too, didn't you? I don't know exactly, but something was there. You feel it, couldn't you? He looked right into me. The geese of frost and fire at the same time. Strangely enough, you can feel exactly what he means. Cyan looks around tiredly. Where's grandfather? He's collecting more firewood. He must be back soon. They wait in silence, but Bahir doesn't return. You realize that Cyan has something to say and look at him. I can feel them, spirits. My grandfather doesn't want to know anything about it. He doesn't believe me and says that I'm embarrassing myself in the village with this nonsense. Do you believe me? Yes, I do. It seems most people are afraid to talk about spirits. What about you? You think, listen deep inside yourself. It is an old custom to tell myths about ghosts and demons. You should respect them, avoid them, and only sometimes pray for their help. Which of the many rituals are based on faith, or just tradition? You can't answer for yourself either. However, sometimes you feel something when you are alone, quietly as if someone is walking down along a path next to you. But you never had an apparition like this in the white mist of the storm. Sometimes you feel something when you are alone, quietly as if. And then you remember the story that on freezing cold days, the border between the worlds of humans and spirits is said to be particularly thin. Before you are sure of your answer, another thought catches up with you. The hair is still on my back. What are we gonna do? Something must have happened, but you don't want to say out loud. All that is left of the fire is smoldering low. Wait a little longer, go and find a collect wood myself. I'll go find him. I'm going with you. Probably stand up. Better make sure the embers do not extinguish. Alright. You just make out Bahir's footprints in the snow. You squint your eyes to see them better. Oh damn, I really had to squint for that. Oh, I didn't see that. All I'm saying is hopefully he at least made it like a meter, or I mean like a while, like far away or something, because it's embarrassing if you walk like 10 feet away and you already died. Oh, you can barely see that. I'm just a walking man. Just out here. Yeah, those are very small. But out here, you know how it's like, it's just really cold. There's something about being cold that makes you want to be cold. Am I supposed to be going towards the... No, I think so. I'm not gonna lie, I've already lost the footprints. You can see them right here. The tracks in the snow ends, but here is nowhere to be seen. Call him. Here! Is the howling wind, or is there something else? Here! Can you hear me? A startled crow suddenly shrieks out in anger. That almost got me to cry. Did you see the glove in the snow? Bahir must have must have been here. But where is he? Has he been with the fire with someone is recording? Okay, yeah, we're good. I should have gripped you. It doesn't help to wait. You need firewood. Firewood? Like that? That's some good one. Kinda hard to tell what's firewood. Get that one. Can't go down there. So you can carry, but that should be enough to make your way back. When you return, the fire has died out, but you can hardly believe your eyes. You see her Bahir sitting next to Cyan. They both remain still, neither of them seem to notice you. Yes. I was afraid something had happened to you. I thought you wouldn't find your way back. Bahir looks up almost amazed. The storms can't harm me. What the hell didn't you light the fire? What the hell didn't you light a fire? You don't need that. What do you mean? Freeze to death without a fire. Never mind the code. What about Cyan? Cyan lies huddled up, very weak. He shows no reaction. Only the steam from his quiet little breath tells you that he is still alive. You look at Bahir in disbelief and Barry and hurry to start the fire. Stop! Bahir, what is it? Bahir is gone. His voice is suddenly unrecognizable. It sounds like the crunching of old ice. The wind suddenly quietens, and in the ensuing silence materializes Arjun. I'm impressed, you seem to know me. It is rare. The vast majority of people are blind to my form and don't recognize me, even when I drag them into my cold realm. He licks his gray tongue over his chopped, bluish lips. Chapped, my bad. I didn't mean to call you chopped, bro, my bad. Well, I guess you are aware of my intentions then. Come on, speak up, girl. What do you know about me? You are the spirit of frost, you are the merciless ruler of the winter, you bring icy cold death. You're the merciless ruler of winter. He grins with satisfaction. Yes, that's the way. My favorite game is to drive winter across the land with merciless harshness. And you know why? To test man and beast? You were shook by his malicious gaze. Well, you could call it that. I feed on the souls of those who perished in the frost. The weak, the careless, and even the fools who think they are well enough. Prepared for my icy cold. I cling to their bodies, break them down with my frost, and wipe them from the face of the earth. Is that not an honorable task? So I'm too weak to challenge him. I'm also, whatever this is, to question him. So I agree. I'm just a cool guy. Yes, it is, as cool as it may sound. Death is necessary for a new life. He raises his eyebrows and, bro, I have no idea how the hell you would boost up your strength and other stuff. What are you supposed to do? What? I don't know. Show a lot of compassion, human girl. Let's play a game. You must know I never leave a cold, dark, and desolate place like this without my rightful prey. He savors the break with relish. And this time I'll let you choose my victim. Your throat goes dry. Now tell me, girl, despite your compassion, do you see yourself able to face this task? Try to buy time, face the ordeal, beg him for empathy. I'll beg him for empathy. You seem to hate people, yet they hold you in great respect. We honor even the harshest winters as an inevitable part of the cycle of the seasons. So why your wrath? Archon searches for an answer for a split second. He glances at the hearth and see very small, a smoldering spark. Wait for his answer. I hold no grudge. I just find pleasure in watching the decay, like this, the dying ember in this fire. You can't avoid choosing my sacrifice. So be it then. Now choose my victim. Wait, in this case, is Bahir already dead? I mean, Bahir is, like, supposed to be stronger, right? So, like, Bahir looking at already. I'll choose myself. You got all your courage. You make your sacrifice, you follow your intuition, you attack. Offer you my inner fire. Without hesitation, you stretch out your hand and press it to Karjun's chest. An icy cold stabbing pain runs through your body. But for a brief moment, you warm the frozen heart of the spirit. Do you feel it? Karjun backs away and stares at you in disbelief. My fire hasn't gone yet. There's a spark of hope even in this dark place. In a place the faith cannot be bleak. You're not bound to demand a sacrifice. Set us free. Karjun suddenly stumps powerlessly. His fearsome figure turns into a pale shell. a gust of wind, then silence. I'm trying to hide my thing so it looks more silence. Siren starts to move and look up at you. About here straightens up dazed. You gather yourself. The morning has already dawned and you still have a long walk ahead of you. And if it finds enough interest and support, or they go to the design character, if you're curious about this, these cards are my. All right, everyone. That was Winterwrath, everyone. Go check out DctrElectro. Make sure that they get as much support as possible. We'll see you later.